Ball into the net, hands going with it. So another quick and easy point for Turkeya. That's a tough ball, it's tight. Figaro doing everything she could to try and be aggressive on it. And ultimately finding the net. So I think we have a timeout here. Of Germany saying, we had a good start. That first ball really get ourselves in a position to play an offense. And we've got the right idea there. They have started strong. Have a good offense and defense against Turkeya. Block. Starts with a tough serve from Schürzel. The fastball outside to Ebrard, who's got only a little bit of space to work with. And the set to side, the blockers not adjusting in time. Vargas into hands, and another big Figaro and Weitzel in from Vargas. It's not often that she gets blocked, but asking for the coverage out of their teammates. Ball over from Jansu. Kept in play. Stays on the German side though. Good fight. Good joust. No fears. To the best setter of the Champions League as well in 2022 and 2023. Well dug. Ball goes back over. Germany to the outside. Ball goes a little bit wide. Jansu again. And an ace serve. Jansu Ojbe. Again. Same target, bit inside, and another ace serve, 2 in a row. Well, up in 2022, you can see why, not just for her setting skills, but her all-around game. Germany has a chance to tip. She's telling them what's open and what to work with if they don't have a chance to swing. Coach's timeout, coach's point, forcing the unforced error, as it were.
Was driving me crazy.
There, gets the overpass. Germany sends it back, tips into hands. Quick through the middle, not yet. Good responses out of the Turkish blockers. It stays in play, another chance. And the impossible angle from Karakurt. Ebrard Karakurt has found some incredible shots this competition, proving that she's not just an opposite board. Goes tough down the middle. Blocks slowing it down the play. There's the pipe from Karakurt, comes back over. Another opportunity for Turkeya through the middle. And the first opportunity for Zehra Güneş to get involved in the offense. Ebrard fans in the stadium. For Güneş, one of the best middle blockers of the BNL in 2023. Goes the block to get on that. 8 to 15. Germany into the block, but still in play. Figaro into the big arms of Güneş. A monster block from the best middle blocker of the Club World Champs in 2023. Have a look at the penetration and that inside arm. That's what we talk about a lot as middle blockers. That's the most important part. Swinging back over and way out of line for any of the Turkish to find. 9 to 16. Good response from Daniele Santarelli's crew. Fantastic dig to well left. He's picked up. Behind, it stays alive for just a few more seconds. But it's Schürzel, who was crucial in the last matchup, trying to get going in the offense, but finds the big forearms of Karakurt. Schürzel was one of the best spikers in the German league in 2021. Time another opportunity to the outside. So the wings seem to be having more success. Comes Antonia Stouts, the 29-year-old outside hitter. Also plays beach volleyball on the German tour. Back to serve. Well, with every point, Turkeya creeping closer, closing out this first set. Four-time Champions League gold medalist with a tough serve, but a great response out of Germany. With 18 points, needs to get her going if they're going to have a chance at throwing off this Turkish block. Putting it almost 3 meters high, and again, that super sharp inside angle. Keep track of it if you'd like. How many times she goes cross and how many times she goes angle, or line, excuse me. And see if you were a blocker, how you would handle that, because she just has all of the options available. Germany. It's Sturuba that time to have a swing. Sometimes she plays as middle blocker. She's playing in that opposite role today. Down the line. There you go. There it is. That's exactly what we're talking about. She goes cross, she goes line. She goes cross. And 25 points find their way onto the board for the Turkish side. Great start if you're a Turkish fan. Not so much if you're cheering for Germany, but they have held their own. They are looking like a good team against Turkeya, who has a tendency of ripping teams apart. Into the mix. Handles that ball nicely. Vargas goes into a massive German wall, and the block sends Melissa Vargas right back on her side. Reitzel pressing over and in. Sturuba coming in to help out. And another one. Ooh, almost. Out of court, can she keep things in play? A ball for Stigro. She goes into the hand. Germany take the lead late in the third set here against the W.
Questo dai serve there, il line 3, short o tip.
I'm not talking about what they're doing wrong. He's saying, here's what's open. I like you playing a 7 in front and opening behind. I like you using that cross-court diagonal. Just thinking positive, giving good vibes to the team. That's that cross-court swing. Opportunity. Ball again from Vargas, who finds that angle. That has worked time and time again. Does not. Not be used as a weapon. But Vargas can, and she will, time after time again. Melissa Vargas with 16 points for her team, even through a three-man block away. Again, so to get back with match point. Will this serve close it out? Not yet. High ball for Germany. Over the shoulder and over the net. Two middles means two deflected players. It's high and hard. Strube. Now she's back to serve. 25 points each again. Targeting Katacourt. targeting the opposite attacker who is in the lineup for an opportunity to take the third and force a fourth. They're ball in for Turkeya. Quick ball behind. Erdem. Disappointing. Erdem, another one of the go-to players. Now, and the ball in. Bit of help from the net. Germany staying in play. But Turkeya, the door, left side. A monster block for Turkeya. Back to match point. And the ball in. Another bit of help from the net, doesn't fall yet. But eventually, an error in the attack. Altmaier trying to avoid the block, and with it, she avoids the court. Wow. Always one for a little bit of drama. Out of bounds, and Turkeya can finally celebrate a win.